Welcome back, everyone. Well, August 21st. It's 36 degrees outside. Henceforth the slushy here. Season's coming to an end. All the canola has pretty much is all done. In fact, they're starting to knock down some of the wheat and the barley around here already. So a little bit of alfalfa has some second bloom, but not a whole bunch. And of course, that brings us to the end of the season. And I guess to the season that I figure is probably one of the most important seasons, and that is getting all the honey harvest for my my financial end of things, but the more important than that is to make sure that we're getting our bees prepped now for winter. So being it's like I say, August 21st, we're got a little over a month and a half, basically all of September, part of October. If you haven't got everything that these bees need in them by the beginning, I'd say the second week of October, you're in trouble. So what am I doing today? I'll be pulling all of the honey supers. As I'd mentioned before, I've already secured my sugar. So what I'm going to be doing is I'll be diving down into the brood box, taking a look just to make sure we've got brood, to make sure that they have some pollen. I will be giving every one of them a pound of pollen patty just to make sure that we can keep that brood cycle going here right now. And then I will be dropping a bucket of just a little under 1-to-1 sugar water on each one of them. So start getting that all ready to go. Now, I haven't got my, as Ian would call it, rocket fuel, my Avis biometrics in this round of sugar water, for a couple reasons. One is I want to make sure that the bees closer to this, the winter bees, the ones that are coming out, are going to have access to that. So I've got a little bit of some frames and stuff here that they got to fix up, and well, I figure I'll give them one round of just 1-to-1 sugar water for the first round, and then I'll get my rocket fuel and everything in there here afterwards, and kind of get them all going. If that's the right way or backwards, I don't know. That's what I'm going to try and do. So all the queenless excluders coming off, all the honey supers coming off, and a quick check down inside. And I didn't bring my Varroa check, so I will look at doing that one next time. But I could do that at the same time just to make sure they're getting the stores they need. So nice hot day. Let's get in and see where they're at. Okay, so I apologize, I didn't film opening this one up, but anyways, let me get my glove back on. So this time of year, I pretty much wear full PPE. They don't like coming in here. So, assessing the nest really quickly, I did take this frame out. I'll show you, I literally just dropped it in here. So, this is one that I had. It's all cleaned out, it's all spun. I literally dropped it in there, went and got the camera. Look how quickly they're getting on that. But otherwise, everything else, I'll pull the next one out here too so you can see. This one's empty. This one had nothing but honey on it, so I pulled it. I gave them a new one. All the rest of these have brood. So as I go through and I do my fall assessment, if they have brood on it, they keep it. If they don't, I take it, like if it's just honey. If they don't have brood on it, I take it, and I give them a blank frame, and that way I could give them the sugar water. Let me pull this out ever so slowly here. I'm not concerned or looking for the queen. Well, we got brood, we got honey stores. She's starting already to get that nice nest here for brood nest for winter. Same thing here, we got brood. It's getting a little bit smaller as we get to the outside, and of course then honey. Anything like that, I let them keep. The full 1-pound patch for them. Now, I know I'm going to get lots of comments on this one, and that's okay. Watch out, ladies. I am putting them to bed just like this. They're getting a brood box that I'm going to try and fill right up. They're going to get a medium super for anywhere I have the equipment to do it. That's going to be how I put them to bed. On top of that, I'm just going to be able to, I'm going to give them a bucket at the end of the day. Now I know I'm going to get lots of comments. Not needed, not required, single box is enough. Some people are going to say, keep all your equipment the same. I get all of that. Last year, I took notice, and I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and I took notice of all of the people's bees because of the extended winter we had up here and the extended floods and everything like that, how many bees starved to death. If I can learn from somebody else's mistakes, I want to. My cost for the sugar, because I have been fortunate enough, I secured all my sugar early. I have sugar to fill all these guys up. I have room in my storage shed right now because I've only got, I'm less than 100 hives. So this is how I'm going to put them to bed. I will assess it next spring to see whether that was the right decision or not. But the cost of bees right now, filling this up with sugar syrup and letting them have that for stores, and what they don't use over the winter, they'll use next spring, is cheap insurance for me. So once again, this is what I'm doing. I am open to any and all of the comments down below. Please, if I can learn anything I can. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to learn from some of the mistakes of my fellow beekeepers here in Canada. This is how I'm going to put them all to bed. I'm going to take the lid back off. I've got my my lift here. I'm going to shake all the bees and stuff back in here. Take these honey boxes back to the honey house, get them all spun out. I'll show you something here. A lot of us, from what I understand, have been battling this. Here's one. They were doing well. Queen was doing good. I'll pull a frame here so you can see. You can see where the brood nest and everything was, except a couple queen cells. And they are queenless. All the way along you go. You see where the brood nest was? Next one over. You can see where the brood nest was, except now they're absolutely queenless. So these guys, I gotta figure out what to do with them. They're not gonna get a pollen patty because they've got no brood to raise. They're not gonna get a sugar bucket because there's some in there. I think I'm just gonna shake them out, and I'll either merge them with another smaller hive if I have time to do that, or they're just gonna get shaken out. There's no use spending any money on sugar water or a pollen patty for these guys. And I'm just going to confirm there's nothing up top here as I go through and do this too. Just to make sure that the queen didn't get above the excluder. I got it all nicely honeyed up though. Get off there. Oh, hang on. So, if any of my viewers out there know, I mean, I've heard some people are 5, 10, 15% like this year. I don't know what causes it. The only thing I can kind of come up with is maybe I didn't give them enough space right at the end of the flow and they swarmed, and then maybe the queen didn't make it back from the mating flight. I don't know. I'd appreciate some comments down below, so maybe I can better understand this one. This box is nice and heavy. Ugh. Solid honey. And no brood, no eggs. I'll take this frame. And I'll give them back one that looks like this. Let's just clean this up a little bit. This will be the last time I'm in here this year. Excuse me, ladies. I'll just leave that out here for now until I see what else I got. This one here also is all honey and all honey. So I take that one too. This one's even got a few resources in there for them. So I haven't been down into these brood chambers for quite a while. There we've got brood, start the nice nest. Brood, we got, they need a bit of pollen, so I'll get them a pollen patty here right away. All right, so I got brood, 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 brood. Ooh, bees, I got bees. What do we got on the far side here? Excuse me, ladies. That's all brood. Look at how quickly they get back on this from that one down below. They're all over that. Okay, now they need an empty box. Let's just keep it inside here while I drop it. Yes, I know bee escapes would be way better. I honestly just plain and simply didn't have time to build enough. Pollen patty, let's get that on there right now. There you go, ladies. Kind of did this ass backwards. We should have had these in there first. But that's all right. We'll give them somewhere to go now. Nice and slow, let everybody have time to get out of the way. My daddy Longlegs is in for a bit of a surprise. Nothing on that one, we're just doing the whole frame. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. 9, 10. Well, just got to load up my honey now. But I got a little bit better than, I guess halfway through. What have I got left? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21 hives. Oh, she got me. 21 hives is all I got left. We're getting there. It is important if you are going to do it the same way I do it here. So when I dig down and I pull all the honey, it is vitally important that you get the buckets on them right away, because we're in the dearth. There's very little nectar coming in. They're devouring the pollen patty. It's just about as quick as I can put them on there, so that's a good thing. I got very good brood pattern in there, but if you don't get the sugar water on, it's instant starvation for them. So if you are going to do it this way, make sure you got your sugar water ready. well, that's it. Just got to go home, unload all the honey into the honey house. I think I'll let it sit there tonight. I do have to spin some of it before I can come back out. Being as I got a limited number of boxes, I need some of those mediums to put back on here. So once again, thank you for coming along. If you like these videos, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button down below. And of course, ring that bell. You'll get notifications of the next ones. Right now, I'm going to go home, unload this, and have a nice cold drink. Thanks for watching, everyone.